General Tsadkan Gebretensae calls for an immediate withdrawal of remaining forces from Tigray. A month after the interim Tigray Regional State Administration established, Deputy President General Tsadkan Gebretensae conducted an exclusive interview with UMD Media on Friday, April the 28th, 2023. In a prolonged interview he conducted with Professor Gebretensae of UMD Media, several issues were entertained, several pertinent incumbent and upcoming issues were also raised, depending or based on the questions and comments which were coming from our viewers and listeners. In his introduction, General Tsadkan highlighted the importance of the withdrawal of foreign forces from Tigray. According to the Deputy President of the region, in order to smoothly facilitate this repatriation of citizens to their respective residence or localities, the foreign forces, mostly the ones in the peripheries, need to fully withdraw. He also condemned the new moves by occupying forces to settle people from different locations within the occupied lands, which might create an effect in the process of the implementation of resettlement. General Tsadkan also reaffirmed the new cabinet's readiness to assist the process of rehabilitating members of the TDF and their families as promised by President of the regional state, Getachew Reda. The Deputy President also told UMD that the new cabinet is in the process of identifying the key issues to be included in the roadmap and the areas that need special attention and priorities. Hence, General Tsadkan said the public is still suffering with several social problems, including hunger and not getting adequate basic services. He indicated that relentless efforts have been made to successfully execute the provisions in the Pretoria Agreement, where encouraging results have been witnessed, though much is still expected or needed from all parties, including the international community. General Tsadkan also reaffirmed his cabinet's commitment in realizing and facilitating transitional justice in accordance with the agreed provisions and international standards. In addition, the political process and people's rights of information and human rights will be among the areas his subcommittee within the cabinet will be prioritizing and working, he said, adding the active participation of members of the contesting political parties and that of the media are of paramount importance to the whole process. The commander of the Tigrayan forces during the 2 years in Tigray's war, General Tsadkan Gebretensae, is regarded by international security analysts as one of the finest military strategists of his generation in Africa. According to the recently published article by Alex Dawal, a scholar who specialized in the Horn of African politics, the 68-year-old abandoned his biology degree at Addis Ababa University in 1976, that is referring to General Tsadkan, to join the Tigray People's Liberation Front TPLF. At the time, it was a band of a few hundred guerrillas in remote mountains fighting the then Marxist regime of Mengistu Haile Mariam. Alex is also of the opinion that General Tsadkan's analysis, organizational skills and ability to win the trust of the fighters meant that by the late 1980s, he was one of its most respected operational commanders. UMD is appreciative of getting a positive response from General Tsadkan Gebretensae despite his busy schedule and the continuous internet and connection interruptions and problems in the system while the interview was on air. UMD also firmly believes that other members of the cabinet will follow suit in addressing any questions, comments, and concerns and suggestions as well coming from the general public and other cross-sections of the society. For now, thank you for listening and have a good one.